camera, action.
Take a look inside. Hip-hop gets the best of me. CFcrew is my destiny.
Life is always testing me.
CFcrew is my destiny. Spontaneous thoughts are the best to me. CFcrew is my destiny. CFcrew is my destiny. Girls always be undressing me.
Ha ha, that's right, y'all.
With their eyes,
Open them up so you can see what everyone else doesn't. Introduction, repercussion. Just sit back and enjoy the work that we put into this tape. So fresh.
Take a look inside, take a look inside, take a look inside.
Where we looking? Where we look? Where we look and look looking. Yes. The CF.
Yes, CFcrew coming through.
Where
we take a look at you. Take a look inside. Take a real long look. Take a look inside.
Just open up your mind, then you will find a new thing that you cannot see. Just take a look. See what you can't see. CF, just you and me. It's the crew.
It's a part of my life. B-boys on the tables, serving the mic.
Hip-hop is a part of my life. It's a constant struggle to try to live right.
CFcrew, Submerged MCs, rockin' it.
My voice is my choice to be poised. I'm on this platform, shining light through these dark clouds and hailstorms. I rebuke the old school and embrace the new. Not about power struggles and who's in your crew. I breathe the truth. The truth to me is different than another. I'm into sacred text, I have a sixth sense of wonder. Fat beats and bass lines, fresh shows and 9 times. Rough flows and dope raps, Adidas and white cap. When I hear something I like, no doubt I will dispense test. Whether it's rock, punk, or blues, grass, slow, mid, or too fast. All this noise adds up to one final composition. My noise is my filter for my music and religion. The narrow gate shall be my fate, the road that I am picking. Color glasses for this life that I am living. Color glasses for this life that I am living. Color glasses for this life that I am living. Color glasses for this life that I am living. Color glasses for this life that I am living. Hip-hop is a part of my life. B-boys on the tables, serving the mic.
Hip-hop is a part of my life. It's a constant struggle to try to live right. Hip-hop is a part of my life. Heard through innovative styles on the mic, on the turntables, rocking the floor. Seeing graph writers tagging up the back door, trying to explore all the realms of possibility for a culture that's based on originality. Be creative, have a heart, do what you're doing for you. Stop attempting to play the part. It's a start, live right, do your own thing, try to bring something new to the table. Stop playing that old hand, try to disband from your old ways of thinking, or you'll keep sinking and sinking in a pool of lies and woes. See with your own eyes, get some new flows for those plagiarized beats. Stop and think before you speak, make it fresh with cassettes, ADAT, zip discs, CD-ROM, whatever the function. You're best to keep it bumping.
Hip-hop is a part of my life. From when I wake up in the morning till I close my eyes at night.
Hip-hop is a part of my life. Just having fun with my loved ones.
Hip hop, hippity hip, the hip hop, wax the hardwood and let the needle drop. Rockin' mics cause we never wanna stop. The four elements represent our lifestyle. For our life now, to see how it has opened our opinions, open to all criticism. We take it in, start from the scratch. It's all fresh made goods. Hip hop's got me mic whipped to my hand. It's attached, we're equipped. Grab the Krylon, B-boys and nylon. We will battle on mics and two turntables to be able to show thanks. Hip hop is embedded in my think tank. That's how we gain our strength. To the lengths, yes, we will endure. Hip hop is our cure. Hip hop is a part of my life. From when I wake up in the morning till I close my eyes at night.
Hip hop is a part of my life, just having fun with my loved ones. Hip hop, where do I start? Is it really an art or a constant commodity? Draining on our social structure, breaking down barriers between cultures, uniting people from one end of the globe to the next. What makes us all very different makes us all really the same. Everyone feels pain and success from one day to the next. It's how you deal with the highs, it's how you deal with the lows. That's life. Hip hop. Either embrace it or reject it. Don't spend your life stuck on the fence. Take a stand for something you believe in, something that believes in you. Opening a new avenue of adventure, turning the page, finishing the chapter, beginning a new one. Just having fun with this thing called hip hop. Is a part of my life, just having fun with my loved ones. Hip hop. Hip hop.
Hip hop is a part of my life. B-boys on the tables, serving my mind, my realization after this many trains. Automobiles,
Hip hop is a part of my life, and it's a constant struggle to try to live right. Hip hop is a part of my life, just having fun with my loved ones.
Hip hop is a part of my life. From when I wake up in the morning till I close my eyes at night.
I'm going back with words where hip-hop wasn't cool and you were an outcast if you listen to it. Meanwhile, grunge was popular, I had to dig it just to fit in. Relentless adventures of being able to make the trim of my collegiate. Best believe it, close your eyes and I feel it. The best kept secret was in my Walkman. Few knew the plan, that's why I rolled with DJ Chaps. Long time ago, like the days are way back. We hooked up with a crew and the skills never lacked. And if you don't know, well, then you ask. Canadian independent underwater musical artist here to start it in a flash. Over flashback, piece to CF, now's my chance to relive in the future.
From the past to the present from the past, everything's changing way too fast. From the size of my feet to a schoolhood crush. Hush, guess it didn't mean that much to me. Sitting in the back of the bus, nothing to discuss, making spitballs flying every which way. You better watch out, one's headed your way. Smack, hit you in the side of the face. Now saliva-filled papers dripping down your cheek. You best not be the faucet and leak on the floor. Puddles, water damage, seeping through your pores. Fourth floor, knocking on doors, ringing runs to the corner store. I never had enough, I was always left wanting more and more and more and more and more. Attaching secrets behind closed doors, from playground sores to scars, quiet from the fight underneath the monkey bars. Wishing someday I'd grow up to be a star. Now we don't even know who we are, near or far, past or present. Guess it's all the same in an essence. Took what I learned in the past and applied it to the present. Yeah, past to the present, present to the past. From the past to the present, to the present to the past, from the past to the present, to the present from the past, everything's changing way too fast. Yo yo. From the past to the present, to the present to the past, from the past to the present, to the present from the past, everything's changing way too fast.
You know what? I didn't have too many acquaintances. I was transformed into finger paint and shit. The green grass and fields, touchdowns for the girls' appeal. When a happy meal was a treat, not a regular occurrence or an everyday eat. When the slide was a ride, not a canal for us to piss down. I was at the bottom, labeled the red-haired clown, buried in the sand trap, hoping I never got found. The sound of laughter, hereafter, after here, after here, hereafter. Behind the backstage and the lights out appear. My heart was in it and there was no fear. So sincere, I stood tall and spoke clear. No list to murmur as I talked. I was on my own as jaws dropped. Teachers gawked. I knew what they didn't, and no need to mention that my wingspan was a gift as I soared into new dimensions. An extension of my heart and finesse. Childhood to high school as I progressed. Nicotine wasn't an addiction, but a status. Now that it doesn't even calm my nerves to get to that higher apparatus. There's supposed to be apples for the teachers, not apple cores.
Oh, where's the word?
From the past to the present,
to the present, from the past, from the past to the present,
to the present, from the past, everything's changing
way too fast.
From the past to the present,
from the present to the past, from the past to the present,
to the present, from the past, everything's changing
way too fast.
I mean cool, like Christmas is cool. As a kid growing up, always walking to school. The other kids had me feeling like a fool, cause I didn't have a car, good thing that I didn't live far. Always on time, never skipping a class, ensured that I would pass. On the senior football team was a dream dating back to grade school. I thought it would be real cool to be the All-American quarterback, instead settled for starting halfback as a defensive halfback. That's where me and MP go way back. He was starting cornerback, pre-game meals consisted of Big Macs and fat tracks from Souls of Mischief and leaders of the new school. Back to school at the end of every summer. It would be nice if I had a forerunner, but a new pair of shoes will do. Peace out to the KMC crew.
From the past to the present,
to the present, to the past, from the past to the present,
to the present, from the past, everything's changing
way too fast.
From the past to the present,
to the present, from the past, from the past to the present,
to the present, from the past, everything's changing
way too fast.
It started at an early age for most of us. Your eyes was wide open or your eyes was wide shut. Chasing the ice cream truck, waving the buck in full speed, out of control. Slipping, get a skin knee. Are you hurt? Don't cry. Here's some dirt. It'll dry. Let me pick you up so you can see what you're gonna buy. Don't forget to share that I can braid your hair. Wrestling with my classmate. That's how my shirt got a tear. Plus a grass stain. A busted chain. I'm busting caps like Jesse James. Loose on the train. Let me reach into my grab bag. No, I didn't do that. Don't make me have to whip your little ass. In my neighborhood, little boys, we run fast and earn cash. I bet you can't find my secret stash by the tree stump. See the lump in the grass. Hope it don't rain cause it's buried in a paper bag. I'm sad cause I got a switch and stealing jello from the kitchen. Plus 2 broken poles when I went fishing. I let the rabbits out the cage. Barely sprayed the raid. And that's just where they laid fade. It went in one ear and out the other. Boy, a hard head makes a soft ass. You ain't my mother, so I ran in here forever amongst the feathers. Talking to the birds until I heard that we in for bad weather. They said engine number 9 going down Chicago line. If the train don't jump the track, do you want your money back? Well, hell yeah. YES spells yes, and I'm not it. Playing with the kids, but I ain't forgot shit. Dookie stains in my drawers, humping dogs, catching pollywogs, tough skins, wallabies, and cheese from the hog. In the California smog. What's up, dog? Y'all niggas wanna walk to the mall? Barefooted, going to the country store with bottles? You know, the kid is always on full throttle.
Microphone check.
Yeah.
Destroy and respect.
Word.
So just keep it in check.
Yeah. Microphone check, 1, 2. Decisions are everywhere, so don't try to hide. Take a long ride and look inside, or a mental journey through your deepest fears. So just shift the gears and start to steer. Decisions, 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 decisions.
During these past 10 years, I lived beneath the surface, unconspicuous to my family, served its purpose, working on my verbal skills at paper mills, so one day I could be the king of these hills, just spitting out lyrics like Atlantic Ocean oil spills. I've seen life and been told the facts, people telling me that I'll never make it cause my education lacks. Daydreaming, walking down railroad tracks, busting freestyle raps, eating Jello pudding snacks. Wake up to see how I'm living. Got a mother, 3 sisters, and a grandma that ain't giving. Just trying to maintain in a house of 6 members so I could be the top contender. 3-bedroom duplex, not quite 18 yet, but I'm making mad checks at the Cineplex. Thoughts open up the vortex, numbers are perplexed, in a bubble on the cerebral cortex.
Decisions are everywhere, so don't try to hide. Take a long ride and look inside, or a mental journey through your deepest fears. So just shift the gears and start to steer. Decisions, decisions.
Yeah, man, that was a
Decisions,
really good
decisions.
Really smart.
But then reality hits ya right upside the head. You got no place to go but straight to bed. And the doctor said it was a lack of sleep, cause when you got home, the pain was too deep. You needed the sleep, but you just lie awake with your head on your pillow, feeling fake, knowing if you fall asleep, you might not wake. Cause of what's at stake and all the decisions that you make about what path to take and how to break through the barriers that hold you back. Ha ha!
Simple decisions open up the path. After dust settles, who'll be left in this aftermath?
Decisions are everywhere, so don't try to hide. Take a long ride and look inside, or a mental journey through your deepest fears. So just shift the gears and start to steer. Decisions, 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 decisions.
Solutions draw conclusions and it's never gonna change. Facing my moms is like facing Doctor Strange. Under a roof of lies and embellishment, how will I make it in an unsound settlement? Time to get up and get that education. Maybe I can make it with a little termination. Decisions that I'll make will be the ones that build a nation. Better wake up and choose the right one, or life will choose it for myself, or I'll just be another unkept book on an unread bookshelf.
Decisions are everywhere, so don't try to hide. Take a long ride and look inside, or a mental journey through your deepest fears. So just shift the gears and start to steer. Decisions, 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 decisions. Decisions are everywhere, so don't try to hide. Take a long ride and look inside, or a mental journey through your deepest fears. So just shift the gears and start to steer. Decisions, 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 decisions. Decisions for a living.
2. From all the time I've spent staring, wondering what to see. If it's elusive landscape would arise, would my pulsating heart still be with me? My melancholy face unpeeled, but still illuminating, as I'm debating whether or not subplot would catch on. Gazing forward, my eyes of the gray reflection, your face full of misconception. Does it stand to be silent, promising the future or person is relying? My eyes of prejudgment, no lies in empty jars, or lies for inside scars of prejudgment. What I see is prudent, my eyes are the teacher, my brain the student. Yo, you escape with preconceived mannerisms as you look into the horizon, realizing that the gate is as far as the back. Look beyond the raps, prisms have risen in the center of all eternity. The inventor's concern with glee, watching the trembling smile of Mother Nature's maternity. It's so obscure to me that behind everything is a story that you can't see. Gentle, soft-spoken, unbroken, or lost. That would cause a tragedy is invalid. It's a ballad or love story of sorrow. What I see is reality, as more time stands still until tomorrow. I look at you and all I see is nothing.
I can see it. 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 I can see it.
Right through you, like a two-way mirror. You're on the other side.
Scanning the horizon with those fearless eyes, they see right through your fool. Hide your disguise as the sun sets and the sky slowly darkens with familiar, yet unfamiliar tones of his voice that rolled off his tongue. It just begun to get to me in a manner that can't be ignored. I sat there thinking on the floor, couldn't help but look at his transparent chest. Nevertheless, kept failing tests, trying to impress, talking like he's the best. Couldn't deal with the stress, putting his life in a vice twice. Once upon a time, everything was right. Now contradictions of the following life allow the ability to see right through you, and the smell of fear in the air that you give off every time you're near. Yeah, wishing for the ability to see clear.
I can see it. 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 I can see it.
Right through you. Yo, I noticed your features look kinda girly. I can picture you in a dress. Maybe we could put you in a pageant. Maybe you would even come first. Cause you don't even wear the glasses to see right through yourself. Look in a mirror and all you'll see is us. Yes, the CFcrew coming through. When we look at you, there's nothing. And all we gotta say is yeah.
I can see it. 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 I can see it.
Right through you.
Let the attack begin. Let the attack begin.
The portal of your mind is an illusion. You're delusional suspect to reject. Pressing eject from the game of life. Enter a black hole, feeling cold, lost and wet. Unable to feel stable in a time warp continuum. Now where do you begin? To find a sense of reality that really doesn't exist in the midst of a universe which parallels ours. Cars burn fossil fuels. Who knew there were alternative sources on Mars?
On Mars, on Mars, on Mars.
Looking at the stars from a million light years away. Do you believe that to be a true fact? Or dispute that? Take aim back at those who map the heavens. Clouded visions taking over their minds as time elapses. Your existence collapses and surpasses the one you imagined before. Close the door, shut off the lights. Take flight off into the night.
The night.
The night. Take flight off into the night.
The attack begin. Final annihilation of the life form known as man. Spaceships are now in range to attack.
reality of everything you want it to be. You can't see the stars when you're down on your knees. Constant contradictions of everything you learned. Look at the table, boy, it just got turned.
Are you concerned? You get what you deserve. Are you being served? Question, who are you serving?
Curving the scale to fit to your perception.
Stop second guessing. Life's a rat race and not an election.
So far off the mindset of perfection.
Correction, after every mistake is just another lesson. To proceed is progression. It comes to my attention.
You had no rebuttal, no reply or response. You couldn't find the answers, even the questions haunt.
You asked the right ones, but even the answers you don't want.
Taunt, it was a
simple passer Brahma look me in the eye. He'd head rush, no turn to reply. Why try to lie? It'll just amount to a never-ending landfill. Produce, consume, reproduce. It's all a cycle. The conception of parallel direction. Point A to point B, you miss the connection.
The conception of parallel direction. From point A to point B, you miss the connection. When you lost your elasticity, lying limp with illusion, you couldn't bounce back once you seen the conclusion.
Is there two parts to your confusion? First off, do you mean these words that you're using? Secondly, re-abusing people as rechargeable batteries. I'm glad to see
you had to be same time, same place. If only you had a different mentality.
Family versus salary.
Your locality,
or where you plan to be.
What you plant to see.
Plant a seed, look beyond the dying need of greed.
Lead away from internal jealousy.
Forever following your fallacies.
Now to be introduced as a simple analogy. Nothing more than a household allergy.
Hello and welcome. My mind can't control itself. If someone else is doing it, I'll do it myself. Feeling false or fake self-approval. Well, I approve. But there's a million others like you. I get removed. You get removed. Get removed. Yeah.
The conception of parallel direction. Point A to point B, you miss the connection.
The conception of parallel direction. Point A to point B, you miss the connection. The conception of parallel direction. Point A to point B, you miss the connection.
The conception of parallel direction. Point A to point B, you miss the connection. Miss the connection.
I love popcorn, my mouth I can't stop stuffing. The rustling of the bag till it's empty like you. Cause you're the kind of girl I like when I'm empty. Cause you're empty, resembling the plot on the screen. Trying to think up a scheme to let me down easy. At the end of the show, you wish you could hide, but you're stuck in the front row. Now everyone knows people grow. One day I might see you in the front row at my show, whispering to your girlfriends how we used to go to the movies, how I tapped your booty. Now you just act snooty. Say hello to a fine fellow, that's good to go. Being me, one day you might see the meaning on the screen and relate it to our scene and think of what could have been. Till then, it's just a dream, shared by one, not two. Peace out, oh yeah, fuck you.
I decided to go to the movies on a Tuesday night. I walked in wearing my Nike Air Flights. The ticket stub rippers pants were awfully tight. As I finally got directed to Cinema 4, I opened the door, looked down, spilled pop, had my shoes stuck to the floor. I guess I couldn't ask for more. Jam-packed theater, it was open tonight. I couldn't see a spot cause they just dimmed the lights, with nowhere to sit except for on the stairs. Aw, I can't even see the screen from here. People sit and stare. To tell the truth, I just don't care. I just don't care. Fuck it, I'm out to rent the movie on video next year.
I go right past the ticket box office, concealing a box of chocolates in my pockets. I'm never again paying these high-ass candy prices. I don't know what entices me to go to a movie with Chaps, Patty, and Factor. I know Judd Hirsch is my favorite actor. I hate Adam Sandler. Fuck the critics. No matter what they say, I once fell asleep in Gandhi. I should have brought Shawnee, cause this scrawny kid wants to freestyle with me in the lobby. I want to get a good seat and he's all up on me, rhyming about sex in the Cineplex Odeon. This is a fucking warning if I'm out in public. I don't want anyone to come up and bother me. Like Pete's Dragon, I'll send you on an odyssey. When I was 13, I acted dishonestly, responsibly. I never followed the service announcement, never to drop my drink on the floor. It's out the door. I spent $10 more on a movie everyone is talking about. When they leave the theater, fuck a double feature, fuck Whoopi Goldberg and fuck Donnie Wahlberg.
Seat, please.
Peace.
Take your seat. The show will be starting.
1, 2,
Sit back and
enjoy the flows. Ha! Ooh-wee, I'm going to the movies. I don't know what costs more, the candy or my admission. My intuition tells me I got scammed. I got proof. I took it right back directly to the ticket booth. Yo, where's the man? And where's this box office supposed to be? Is there need for a bulletproof plexiglass, may I ask? Or do you just like to bask in the sun? Never been one to ask, but I heard the cagey animals at night. It's about time I watch the Odyssey. It's so oddly the same year as it is on this recorded date. I like the late night shows, and maybe we could even be watching River Phoenix. Even one day maybe he will arise to glow, so stand by me. There's another man annoying me, and he couldn't even have the balls to fire me. He said, just read this. I already know it says so. Damn the man, not perfect the scam. And I've never heard the dog south before. I'm never heading down to the Pacific shore again. I'll never head down there again. Repetition breeds routine. 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 Toss another copper piece into this rhyming well of hope. Fuck what everyone else says, as long as my friends think it's dope. I'm constantly creating a constant commodity of patterns. Who cares is fatter than the rings of Saturn? And even astronauts have a planned schedule. Writing to be read, even if it's not legible. Relabels on soup cans, ingredients can be new words, man. Milk can be substituted for water. Repeats and reruns, it's the same old, same old. Welcome back, Mr. Carter, to these things. Be prepared for interruptions, even organizers malfunction. From time to time, I notice too many MCs battle with written rhymes. Averages halfway between weak and intelligent. We didn't tell you yet, but we routinely kick raps to vent anger onto beats. Instructions are routine in setting up tents. So zip open up the flaps, grab a sense of relief. We're blind, we just don't know it. Will this repetitious disease infect all of these rhyming poets? Why do we run with no destination in mind? Why do we seek the truth and nothing to find? We're blind, we just don't know it. Will this repetitious disease infect all of these rhyming poets? It's repetition breeds routine, destructs the mind and body. Anybody is a somebody, real nobody or a fake. Repetition breeds routine, but it's yourself that you hate. Repetition breeds routine, each and every step you take. Repetition breeds routine until your life you take. Repetition breeds routine, the process rapidly more painful and vigorous. Repetition breeds routine, coincide or not, it's the same. Repetition breeds routine, everyone hates you with only yourself to blame. Repetition breeds routine, change to control balance. Repetition breeds routine, I can't wipe the tears away fast enough. Repetition breeds routine, the rerun played over and over again. Repetition breeds routine, madness sets in. Repetition breeds routine of uncontrollable laughing. Repetition breeds routine, compulsiveness seeps into the bloodstream. Repetition breeds routine, the endless stare to get it right. Will it ever be exactly the same as how it seems? Repetition breeds routine. Repetition breeds routine. Repetition breeds routine. Why do we run with no destination in mind? Why do we seek the truth and nothing to find? We're blind but just don't know it. Will this repetition disease affect all of these rhyming poems? Why do we run with no destination in mind? Why?
blind, we just don't know it. Will this repetitious disease infect all of these rhyming poets? I'm in a world of repetition defined by routine. Down the road over and over I've been to this place I've never seen. It's a sign just supposed to read. It's suppression to see them be the twinkle in their eye. My body feels crushed, it seems, every time I try. They're expecting me to fail, repeat past mistakes. Will I make it or find my way to jail? Just give up and quit. I'm Gilligan on this island of half-wits, forever wearing the same clothes. My words falling from the side of this hammock. Well, what if you fall off? You'll hit bottom, man. Well, I'll just have to make it to the top, y'all. Repeatedly knocking you, that gonna stop you. You're gonna give in, you coward. You're gonna let them win and have power. You're gonna let them win, have power. Why do we run with no destination in mind? Why do we seek the truth with nothing to find? We're blind, we just don't know it. Will this repetitious disease infect all of these rhyming poets? Why do we run with no destination in mind? Why do we seek the truth with nothing to find? We're blind, we just don't know it. Will this repetitious disease infect all of these rhyming poets? Repetition breeds routine. How's it going? What's up, man? You see that show last night? Yeah, I seen that show. It's the same fucking show every single night for the past year. Man, isn't it supposed to be some reruns? Oh man, I don't know. Fuck, I've seen that show way too many times.
All aboard!
I give everything to you, give everything to me. It's hard for others to see the bond between you and me. I give everything to you, you give everything to me. It's hard for others to see the bond between you and me. And me and you. True. Think of your favorite song and how happy it makes you when it comes on. A feeling of contempt replaces the complacency in an otherwise meaningless existence. At any instance in time, you can press rewind, relive that moment 1,000 times. Go inside your mind and find a time that you miss. Your memories are infinite, like you think life is as a kid. Take it for granted, the beautiful sounds surround an underground explosion. Everyone thinks that they are chosen to be the forerunner. No one dreams of being a plumber or a civil servant. These are the backup plans to a doctor or a lawyer or a professional hockey player or a mayor. Let's all say a prayer for those in need. Yes, indeed, there's too much greed. More people should read. Turn off the TV, pick up the paper, refill the salt shaker, turn on the bread maker, pour myself a cup of sunshine, slice myself a little piece of heaven. I'm incomplete, a void must be filled. Get a chill down my spine every time I get a new piece. It's like Christmas morning, it never gets boring. A new surprise in every package, a smell of freshness, untainted delight. So how my emotions do ignite. I fondle the cover with my grubby hands. Tell myself I'm the man. Who the man? You the man. The sweet sounds you produce, how they seduce my soul. You stole with your grooves, real smooth with your lacquered finish. You complete me and I complete you. True indeed. Why do I still feel a greater need? Deep inside, always looking to hide my true emotion. My one devotion is mixed in a love potion. Some might say I'm married to my Walkman or a black plate. I think I'm first rate. So if you're interested, stop me and talk to me. Oh, why won't you talk to me? Please. I know you wanna. Just stop and say, hey chaps, what's up? I give everything to you, you give everything to me. It's hard for us to see the bond between you and me.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Lyrically, I'm known as Patsy, because that's just the name we put down on the label. Check. This. I'ma bust it for you, put you in submission. You can't hold me back, what's this? You're not an optrician, so check my eyes. I'm not in a disguise, I'm not standing back waiting for the prize. So don't shower me with gifts, I just sift through the facts. Because I turned around, you can't stand this, you can't stand back from the inferno. I just be burning you down to zero, down to nothing. You think that I was bluffing? I'll be bringing it off the edge. I'll be hitting you with a 10-pound sledge. You know I'll bring it down with the hammer to the 2000 Briar. Liar, now your pants are on fire. Can't stick around here no more, cause the CFcrew is about to abolish you. All of you MCs trying to come up to me like bugs, I squash them. Yes, and then I watch them, dissect them. I take the juice that I like to leak from the insides, then I take it from the bottom, because I reside on the other side. Because you try to come up to us like, who the hell are you? Just a CF. It's a little freestyle. Shaft. What's up, my man? Word. Batman. He's in my corner too. Bring it low.
You have been on my mind for a few days. I've been thinking about you as I went about doing my dusting and cleaning and working. And just this morning, the postman, Mr. Galvin, the guy with the red hair and the red beard who gets drunk on Saturday night, wrote a letter for you. I can always tell it's a letter from you, because he waits at the door, rings the bell, and waits to read the letter so he can find out. How's that boy of yours doing in Vietnam? And I always have to say, he's doing fine. He's doing fine.
And the situation diminishes. Hopes and dreams turn to wishes. A peace and a homeland known to no man. Not a land to call your home. Why would I act differently? Violence surrounds me on the daily, with strangers intervening to stop the bleeding. Have no clue as to how I do. Can't even go to school because it was blown up yesterday. Kids can't even play their violins. Where do I begin? I can't win a war that is 1200 years old. It's getting cold. Where's the aid from the global community? Digging holes with a spade for shelter, unity, and compassion for fellow man. I can't understand how I found myself here, caught in a land war.
No more, no more, no more.
Trying to rebuild the shattered remains on an uneven plain. Tears of rain and blood make the grass grow. Grandfather, why did you have to go? Before my time, if only you weren't in this mess. I must confess and repress my true feelings. Days turn into nights and then evenings, always thinking of leaving, but what about my family? Frankly, it doesn't matter. The pitter-patter of my dog's feet on the hard concrete upon which I lay. Pray for a better day when I can play in the sunshine, not the overcast that clouds my mind. Trying to find some sort of meaning in the mist that litters the air with despair on the face of every weathered body. Hardly 18 and looking 40 with only 8 smokes and half a loaf of bread to your name, living frame by frame in a silent movie with no plot and little meaning.
A land war, what are we fighting for? Whatever the meaning, stop the bleeding. No more, no more, no more.
My best friend died yesterday, held him dearly till his last breath. Nearly frozen, I carried him home. Not a tear rolled down my cheek, my body very weak. I looked into his bloody face, what a waste. What was it for? Why are we here? Why do others live well and let their guts swell when I haven't eaten in a week, can hardly speak or care to? My thoughts run through my head, too much bloodshed for one man's eyes to see. Fueled by hate, jealousy, and envy, which begins to fill me with every passing season. No reason to satisfy an explanation to destroy this nation.
I think now, looking back, we did not fight the enemy, we fought ourselves, and the enemy was in us.
You coulda changed.
Are you sustained to change?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you could've changed.
Or he could have stayed the same.
I know you never realized everything you did, but you did it. Why couldn't you just change for 1 minute into the person that we needed you to be? I wanted to have you to support me, but soon after the time arrived when you lost your pride and you couldn't take a stride in the right direction. You had no protection or selection to get the injection or connection. We saw your deflection of affection, and now you're sitting in the unwanted section, shut off from all digital perplexions, looking at reflections of neglection, hoping for perfection in anything you do. You wish you could have stayed true to your family or your crew.
Hoping for perfection in anything you do. Wish you could have stayed true to your family or your crew.
Don't you wish you wouldn't have missed that bus
With your future
with your future on it?
You could have changed if you would have stepped up and took the blame. You could have changed, could have changed.
You could have changed if you would have stepped up and took the blame. You could have changed, could have changed.
But you didn't, so just admit it. You turned your back on us with your future on the bus. It was like
you won the Lotto Super 7 and the plus from a 7-Eleven worker named Gus.
out a front door with no trail of dust. Used to be the rational confidant that I could trust, but I must endeavor into the past. We were growing up way too fast, while the memories never last. I can still see fragments of yourself in the Sunday weather forecast. You were drifting away, searching for the perfect storm. I noticed you slipping, word is born. Thanks for the information. Diversity was at your hands, a consummation. Shadow in the night, running from confrontations, day-to-day situations from the demons you've been chasing. So where were you when I needed you the most? Never around, like trying to find a ghost. I protest your day-to-day restrictions, cause scarred family inflictions. Our addiction is a pharmaceutical prescription. How can you change your family when you can't control your own addiction? You could've changed if you would've stepped up and took the blame. Could've changed, could've changed.
I looked into the mirror yesterday, was it me or was it my former self? Pulled off the shelf, coming back to reality. Really get a grip, don't slip back into the mold you broke. Out of much love from those around, surround myself with those that are better than me to elevate. Set it straight on the narrow. Feral, will I bow or fall? From the bridges on the ridges, inches from an incident of epic proportion, like an abortion. Something you have to deal with for the rest of your days. How few in number they may be, hardly give it a second thought. Acting on one's intuition in a situation, only you can make a change. If only to arrange the memories in your mind. Blind to the ways of mankind. Find a place that you miss, pump your fist. Insist on how things used to be much better. Then it sets in. The more things change,
The more they change,
the more they stay the same.
the more they stay the same. Cause you could've changed if you would've stepped up and took the blame. You could've changed, you could've changed.
You could've changed if you would've stepped up and took the blame. You could've changed, could've changed.
That was a super orgasmic collage of catastrophic, memorizing, tantalizing thoughts that we put into this. Wow, we're so exuberant. Yeah, that's a wrap on the CFcrew's first album. I always wanted to say, jamming on the one, and hip-hop is fun.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone who decided to take the time to listen to our album. You know,
thank
give
you.
it a take a
Word up!
Yeah.
Yeah!
And you know, this is the first album on a big building block.
Winter's
It's
cool.
gonna keep building. Yeah.
Close Horse Records, yay!
Just like Lego. It's gonna
Yeah!
keep building. Track by track by track.
It all comes together. And then you finally come out.
Now that we're done this, I can finally get back to schoolwork.
Yeah, well,
Back on the path. Yeah. School. MCs never go to class. Get back. Run around like other fools. Yeah.
All you
And then we watch them. I think I missed like, I don't know, the 30 classes. Dang, at least this hip hop stuff is for real. Yeah. Blizzity bang the bang.
Really though?
Really though?
really?
We gotta go.
We gotta go,
Take a
CF.
look
Peace out,
inside.
Or down the street, see how the girlies are looking. Looking good.
They're looking back at me. Word.
Peace out.
Gun.
Check that.
The laugh is supposed to be quiet.
Please, Story Smurf, tell us a story. I don't know. Come on, please. Oh, all right then. He could do the greatest tricks. He could do the greatest tricks.